Hello everyone, today we are learning about long division, but first I must tell you something very important. You must know your timetables very well. If you don't know them, this work will be difficult for you and you will struggle with long division. So make sure you know your timetables by heart, and then this work will be like really easy. So please practice your timetables every day and don't forget to make notes so that you can remember better. Here are some words you will need to know. Dividend. This is the number we want to divide with. The divisor. This is the number we divide by. And usually the divisor must always be smaller than the dividend. The dividend must be bigger. For instance, say we say 15 divided by 3, the dividend must be 15 and the divisor must be 3, if it makes sense. And then the quotient, this is the answer we get. So basically our answer. So basically it's the dividend divided by the divisor equals the quotient. So 15 divided by 3 gives us 5 if you have did that sum in your head. So how do I set up? So for long division, you're going to use this. The big number must always be under the roof, as we say in our classroom, and then the divisor outside, and then your quotient, your answer must be on top. What about remainders? Sometimes we cannot make equal groups. For instance, say we say 15 divided by 4, there will be one extra. So then we have some leftovers. We can call these leftovers remainders. It's for instance, you eat cupcakes, 5 cupcakes, but at the fourth one, you are so full you can't eat anymore. There's one left. Okay, leftovers. That one cupcake you can't eat anymore. That's a remainder. Basically, 4 divided by 15. 4 can only eat so much and then it's full and then there's left. This is our remainders. So a remainder is the number that is left after we divide it. So let's see the process of long division. Are you ready? Let's learn it step by step. So here's a fun and easy way to remember it. The DTMB. Say it with me. Divide times minus bring down. Divide times minus bring down. Again, divide times minus bring down. Guys, repeat it over and over and over again. I know some of my students, most of my students know this by heart. It is only 4 steps for long division. So can you see how easy it actually is? And you are just overthinking it. This work must be super easy for you. So let's say the rhyme one more time. Divide times minus bring down. Now let's say it in real math words. So it's DMSB. This means divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. This means exactly the same as our previous slide. This is just better words for your brain. So this is the words you're going to use up until matric. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Do you see only the only things that changed is the multiply? We said times, now it's multiply because multiply is a better word to use. And then the other one is subtract. Subtract is just the other word for minus. Hey guys, let's see how it works. We're going to use the example 42 divided by 3. We are going to do this step by step using long division. Let's go. So first, if you want to stay with me, follow the light blue blocks to know exactly what numbers I'm working with at this slide. So the D first divide, we look at the first number, it's the 4, and can be divided by the 3. So you divide the 4 and the 3 with each other, and then you get a 1. 3 goes into 4 one time, so write 1 on top. Second, M multiply. Now we say 1 times 3. So 1 times 3 is 3. Write a 3 just under the 4. Okay, next, subtract. Subtract means minus, so we're going to say 4 minus 3, and that gives us 1. So you write the 1 under the 3. B is bring down, our fourth step. Now we bring down the next number. It's going to be a 2, and if you bring it down, you will see it forms a 12. So now we're just repeating all our steps with the number 12. So 12 divided divide with 3 gives us 4. So 4 can, oh no, 12 can go into 3 4 times. 4, 8, 12, if you know your timetables. M multiply. So now we're going to take it a step further and say 4 times 3. That's our second step, 4 times 3. If you know your tables by heart, you will know it is 12. So you write the 12 underneath. Subtract. So now we're going to minus 12 minus 12 equals 0. And then bring down. Oh, look, there's no more numbers that's left to bring down. So that means we are finished. I just want to let you know we're going to go now to the next slides, but here where there's a 0, 12 minus 12 equals 0. That if that number was, for instance, a 2 or 3, so we would say 15 minus 12, for instance, then that number 3, so 15 minus 12, then we will have 3 left. Or now let's make it 2. So it's 14 minus 12, then we have a 2 then, and not a 0. That will be our remainder. But for now, there's no remainders here. So let's see. Our final answer, 42 divided by 3 equals 14, because there's a 14 in that orange blocks, and we said that's going to be where our answer is. So there's no remainders. Good job, guys. You need to know this. This is very easy. Just slow it down. Follow your steps, and you will be fine. Let's try one with a remainder. So 95 divided by 4, that's going to be 23, and remainder is 3. As you can see here, 15 minus 12, exactly that example I said here. It's going to, what's left is 3. There's nothing to bring down, so we are stuck with that 3, and that's when we can say R3. That R means remainder. Okay. So how do we show a remainder? You can show it as a fraction or a decimal. So let me quickly explain this to you. But if you haven't done this in class, that means it's not up to your level yet. So just relax then. Otherwise, just know how to focus on the long division, the first few slides. Okay, everything before this slide. Okay, so how we can say basically there are 3 left out over of 4. How we can write it in a fraction. So we're going to say 95 divided by 4, we get 23 and 3 quarters. We say, you must say it then as 23 and 3 quarters, but if we just want to write a fraction, it will be 3 on 4, that is 3 quarters. Again with decimal, how we will write it is 0.75. So if you want to show it in that previous example we did here, then we will say it is 23.75 as a decimal. So which one do I use? If the question says fraction, so use the fraction, and then you use the fraction. Okay, then you use it like this. If the question asks and says decimal, you use the decimal. So your answer is going to be like 0.75 or 23.75. Always read your questions carefully by answering this. Okay. If you want extra exercises on doing long division, please ask me and I will be happy to assist you and give you more. But for now, I know, especially with the grade fours, you need to know just till this slide. If you know up until here, then you are fine, 100%. The remainders, yes, but it is also important to know. It's very good to know, but don't stress if you don't know it yet. I will, when I come back, explain it more in depth. Good luck, guys. And I hope you understand this work. Thank you for learning with me today. Remember, practice, 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 practice. If you ever need help, just ask me and go check Google Classroom for more videos and help to understand this work better. But I hope with this example, you understand it perfectly. You can see it's not as difficult as it seems. Remember, you've got this. I believe in you. You are smarter than you think, and don't over think it. Thank you guys. Bye.